Hey guys, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and obviously yesterday we did the little bits of OKKO archives. This is also going to be a 2 video day of archiving because these are going to be the 2 archive videos necessary to archive Attack on Titan. So episode 1 is available for you guys on YouTube. And I will call this episodes 2 to 25. I might just call this season 1. The first episode of Attack on Titan is available for you guys on YouTube, so if you guys want to check out my reactions, you can just check out the YouTube link for episode 1. Will be at the front of the playlist. I'll probably just throw that link, the YouTube link to that, in this description anyways, even though this is for episodes 2 through 25 of season 1, as well as this is 2 to 25 of season 1, and then this will also be the first 5 OVAs, the No Regrets, and the other ones, and then the Lost Girls OVAs will be along with my Season 3 Part 1 reaction re-up, which will be the other re-up, and between those 2 re-ups, we will have a complete re-up archives for the first 3 seasons, or everything that's of Attack on Titan so far. Obviously, Season 4 coming eventually, but obviously it isn't out yet, so that doesn't really matter right now. But yes, this is Attack on Titan season. This is Attack on Titan season 1 re-ups. So I guess episode 1 will be here too. I'll just call it season 1, episodes 2 to 25 for now. But if for whatever reason my episode 1 reaction, which has been up for years, if that ever gets taken down, you'll be able to access episode 1 here. Like once I find out it's been down, I'll just add other links. But for now, I'll just have the YouTube link for episode 1, since obviously YouTube's the easiest for everyone. But yeah, Attack on Titan, season 1, probably the most underrated season of Attack on Titan, if I had to say. Looking back on it, I think especially there was so much stuff that happened in Attack on Titan season 1 that was really interesting, and I might actually talk about this one a decent bit, especially since it's still not been that long since I watched season 3 part 2 of Attack on Titan, which was just mwah. But going back to non-Attack on Titan related stuff, the channel's been doing really well so far. I've done, I think, over 2 weeks now. I think more than 2 weeks for sure of consistent daily uploads. Now Sundays and Mondays, those uploads have been re-uploads because I still need to archive series. But I think I'm down to, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, after this is, I believe, the last anime that I need to re-up. And then I think the only shows that have like re-uploads I need to do for, I could be wrong about this, I need to check, but I think the only ones I have left are Adventure Time, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and Steven Universe. I'm pretty sure I have complete playlists for every other series at this point. I could be wrong about that, and I'll probably check, but because those will probably be the next 4 I do. But as far as I know, that's it. That's all that's left. Like I said, I could be wrong about that. I'm not really sure, but whatever the case may be, it should be really interesting. And I'm really excited to be doing, to have these archives out of the way, because once I'm finished with the archives, I'm going to do some different things with the weekends. I'm probably going to dedicate days to doing, like weekly series that I'm like caught up to. Like I said, I'm probably going to do season 2 of ReZero as it comes out, which will be really fun. Maybe another series, I don't know if I'll maybe, like I said, maybe dedicate that to, I have to look about the cartoons, see if there's anything that's going on right now that I might want to do in that format. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. We might get some other shows popping in that form, or I don't know, we'll see. There's a lot of interesting things that might be going down in the near future. And also, the other thing is that maybe I'll introduce a 6th show in the rotation. I'm pretty happy with 5. I don't think I want to do more than 5. I don't think I want to do less than 5 either. I think I'm pretty settled on 5 as just being my normal number of series I do at once, barring like a weekly show, which would be separate from that. So I think I'm going to stick to 5 series. I don't think I'm going to go lower like I planned I might at times, and I don't think I'm going to go higher either. I think I'm going to stick with 5. I think that just works out well. I think that's a really good number, but we'll see what happens over time. Like I said, this will be another transition period once I have everything re-uploaded, so that'll be really cool. There'll be a lot of links in the description for this one and the video going up later today. I'm recording these Sunday night, getting these ready ahead of time because these will be going up on Monday. For those of you who are interested in Steins Gate Zero, that should be coming tomorrow. I will be recording Steins Gate Zero on Monday. Yeah, and that'll be really fun because I know that people are like, oh, the daily uploads get disappointed. I know there's a lot of people that don't, for whatever reason, even though I've been doing this consistently for quite a while, don't actually know that Sunday and Monday I re-upload archive content instead of posting new content, and then Tuesday through Friday is when I try to post new content, and so Tuesday should hopefully be Steins Gate Zero. But yeah, anyways, Attack on Titan season 1. It's really interesting, right? Because I haven't gone and properly rewatched Attack on Titan. I probably won't do. I might do like reaction rewatches. Like I still need to. There's like some reactors who have done Attack on Titan who I want to properly watch their reactions to. But as far as like a proper rewatch, I don't think I'll do a proper rewatch of this series until right before season 4. Because I don't want to, I still haven't done my proper rewatch of ReZero Season 1 because I want to do a proper rewatch of the director's cut of ReZero Season 1, and I want to do that, like, right before I watch Season 1, because I think that could be really fun to do the director's cut for ReZero right before Season 2 comes out. That could just be, like, a really fun thing to do that I'm really excited for. And I want to have all the information fresh in my brain as I go into the first episode. And then from there, actually being able to be along for the journey could be really fun. So that's why I'm probably going to do ReZero Season 2 as it comes out, and probably dedicate either Saturday or Sunday or one of these slots, these kind of 2 floating days, whatever days I decide they might be, to doing reactions to shows that aren't usually reactions to, or not even necessarily reactions to, whatever I want, which might include like a weekly 1 episode reaction every week type series, something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but whatever the case may be, it's going to be really exciting. It's a really exciting time on the channel. But what I was saying was Attack on Titan Season 1 is really interesting because what I think a lot of people get lost in the romanticized, just insane animation and action. I mean, animation, that's debatable, I guess. I think it's insane animation. I think it's gorgeous animation. But the action in Attack on Titan, is it's gory, and it's a bit, to an extent, self-indulgent. And I think people get lost in that, and they think, oh, it's not very it's not artsy. It's not big brain. And that's like the furthest thing from the truth. In fact, it's in many cases, Attack on Titan, especially in its earlier episodes, is big brain. And because it's big brain, most people miss that it's big brain because that's it being big brain. And there's so many details and so many little intricacies in the first season that I think largely are looked past. And I think that's why I have always loved Attack on Titan and think it was an amazing show, because I'm someone who's very adamant about the fact that, like, action and fighting, like, it's really cool if it's done really well. Like, that's awesome. Like, absolutely throw it in your show. But it's not something I care about really at all in a series. That's why I tend to very much enjoy slice of life series and romance series and any type of series, really. I just care about a story that I think is interesting, characters that are interesting, and I just think a well put together narrative and story and general overall production, regardless of what type of story it's about. I don't really care about the story. I'm not someone who's just looking for badass fights or whatever. And anime is very diverse in what it can give you. It can give you a little bit of everything in all different ways. And Attack on Titan is a show that gives you these amazing fight pieces, set pieces, and just fight scenes in general. But it also has so much depth behind those scenes, which is why the first half of Season 3 Part 2, which sounds really stupid to say, but the first half of Season 3 Part 2 was so impactful, even though I don't even think it was necessarily as good as the second half of Season 3 Part 2, which didn't involve fighting. So, it's very interesting how that all works out. There's so much that went into this project, that went into this series from the beginning. And off the top of my head, I can't currently think of the Shingeki no Kyojin creator. Off the top of my head, his name escapes me. Usually I'm pretty good at remembering the names of the creators of these projects, so I can call them out specifically on their brilliance or their not so brilliance or whatever I feel. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he's a genius, and his genius shows in Season 1. I feel like people who have really enjoyed the later seasons, and especially season 3 part 2 of Attack on Titan, need to go back and watch the whole series from the beginning. And with the context of everything that they've learned, everything that they've seen, they need to watch the show from the beginning and truly appreciate the brilliance of this series from beginning to not end, but beginning to current. Because obviously, I know the manga is very close to ending, but I believe the manga is still ongoing, and obviously season 4, which will be the final season of the anime, has yet to come out at the time of this recording, so obviously you can't watch the entire story, but you can watch a solid amount of the story is out. And I think that the brilliance of this series and the brilliance of the earlier seasons, whether it be, because season 3 part 2 has been praised as one of the best sections of anime of all time, but season 1, season 2, and season 3 part 2 are all brilliant pieces to the overall puzzle of Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan was also written in a way to kind of consistently get better over time, which is the proper way to build any story, is to hopefully that over time the story just gets better and better. You always prefer that as opposed to a story that reaches a peak and then falls downhill, or even worse, a story that starts at its best from the beginning and then falls off. You always want your story to elevate, and that's what Attack on Titan's done every season, even though I think it's debatable, where, I think it's hard to debate any season over season 3 part 2, but when you debate season 1, 2, and 3, I think it's interesting, because season 1's really good, but I would probably say I've preferred each season over the last. I probably like season 3 part 1 more than a lot of people. I know a lot of people like season 2, which was fantastic. It just goes all over the place, but Attack on Titan is just such a great show. And season 1 is all about noticing what you didn't notice before, really taking it back. Again, this is another one of those shows that absolutely deserves rewatching to fully understand it. And this is a fucking beautiful show, and I can't wait for season 4. But I have to record the season 3 part 1 review, so I'm going to do that in a flash. But yeah, season 1, great season. All of the seasons are great seasons. The OVAs for post season 1, the OVAs I watched after season 1 and before season 2 will also be down below in the description, so you'll have all of the links that you need. And yeah, the season 3 part 1 links will be review will be coming out later today, so you can check that out as well. I don't know, I don't know, I might post this in 3 hours or 2 hours or something before my normal time, and maybe the other one at my normal time. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do, but whatever I do, you'll get all the Attack on Titan that isn't up today, because episode 1 of season 1 is available on YouTube, all of season 2 is available on YouTube, and then season 3 part 2, I also have that up. So I just need to do all of season 1 besides episode 1, all the OVAs, and then season 3 part 1. So this is half of that, I guess more than half, but you got my point. The other video will have the other episodes and OVAs. So that'll do it for this archive re-up. Another series done. Well, I mean, when the other video comes out anyways, another series done in Attack on Titan. And yeah, we inch ever closer to hopefully never having to do these again. Hopefully I just don't have to make these archive videos anymore, and everything stays up, and I don't get any more copyright strikes in the future and all that good sauce. But we'll see what happens. Odds are not in my favor for that, but for the most part, things have been pretty good for a long time. I haven't really had to worry about copyright too much, but you never know what pops up. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off there. So it's time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark sign out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.